right, can anyone hear me? Are we live? Starting right now, AMG. Try to get a good hour and a half in before I potentially have to go to work. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to wait and hear from my supervisor. If I don't hear from him, then I'm going in. If I do hear from him, then I don't have to go in today. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, welcome in, AMG. The first one in the chat, first one in the live stream here. So what are we going to talk about today? Right now we got the Bitcoin chart out, just waiting for people to come in. Just kind of watching what Bitcoin's been doing and gonna do here. But yeah, it's been a good day. Been just kind of sitting around, did some videos today. Figured I'd get on a live stream while I can. I didn't get around to live streaming last night like we wanted, or like I wanted to, but it is what it is. Need some green candles. Joshua, welcome in, Joshua. Yeah, we do need some green candles. I was hoping this weekend would be a little bit bullish, but it's just not yet. The market's really not doing anything yet. What's up, metal detecting? How you doing? Can you guys hear me and hear the music okay? It's all set to the same one from the last couple of streams, so it should be good. The plays might be meme coins right now, even though they're not really doing anything. Let me switch this over for a minute while we're waiting for people to come in. But just looking on Deck Screener, we went over, or we looked at SPX 6900, I believe, before. But in a month, this thing did a 30x. Every time I buy something, it does nothing. Here we go. We're looking at Deck Screener now. But yeah, this thing just, higher highs, higher lows, very bullish looking chart here. And then it just went. And this is exactly what I need. I need to get in on a meme coin and put a little bit of money in it and have this happen so I can get my feet back into the crypto game, if you will, I guess. But yeah. So SPX on Solana here had a nice run. It's still bullish here, so it still may continue to run. 18 million market cap, 5,000 holders. Not bad. So we're just waiting around for more people to come in here. I'm looking on Deck Screener. The couple of ones, if you missed the last live stream or wherever we talked about it, there's a couple that I have on my watch list. Soul Ordy. Not spelling this right at all. Still not spelling it right. What is wrong with me? Soul Ordy is a good one. I like the chart here. So it may be a good play. It's only at a 474K market cap right now. It has this same chart right here where it does have buyers, of course. It pumps. Last time it pumped, you can see it did about a 33x. And it looks like it may have bottomed out here once again. So, if it pumps again, it makes a slightly higher high once again. Soul Ordy here, about the same amount of holders as the one we were just looking at. Low market cap, so it has room to go. But if it just comes up here and does a slightly higher high, good 37x on your investment here, which could happen. So another good one on Solana here, in my opinion, at least to look at. The other one that we look at is Bork, Honk. We'll go over to Honk here. Honk's another good one with a good looking chart. You can see here that if it goes up, makes a slightly higher high, another 30x potential. It may go higher than that, but just showing you guys some plays potentially on Solana. And I like Solana because Solana is easy to buy on. Real easy to buy on Solana. You just open up a Phantom wallet, transfer Solana over there from whatever exchange you use. There's gas fees, but they're just next to nothing compared to Ethereum. But yeah, Solana meme coins are the play, in my opinion. So let's go back over to the chart. Let me check the chat here to see who is in and if you guys can hear me okay. All right. Joshua, metal detecting. I can't stay tonight, I'm afraid, but I'll be able to join tomorrow night. Do you think we would like to hit 5 cents on XCN? XCN. We'll go look at it. I've been looking at so many charts today. I don't even remember where XCN is right now. But I think XCN's gonna have a good, decent move. So XCN here. We're on the monthly. Let's go back to the weekly chart. Let's get some of this off. Let me get this indicator off. What'd you say likely to hit 5 cents? The 786 here? I would say it's likely. During the bull run, these things tend to have these moves to where they'll do some form of retracement. 618 maybe to 2 pennies, or all the way up to the 786, hit that 5.5, 1.7 billion market cap, and then that's all she wrote. And it could go higher than that. But yeah, depends on what you're looking for. You know, it could go to the 0.5 to a penny, and you still get a decent 9x out of this thing from where it is right now on the bottom, in my opinion. Even though we have this red candle spawning in here on XCN, it's still holding up over this low to the high 786 final support area. So it's still looking good until it breaks that and starts breaking down. It looks like the bottom has been put in, and it's pretty much at the bottom here. So good buying opportunity for XCN here. And like I said, if it only does a 0.5 retracement, a 9x, you can't beat that. If it only comes up to the 382 retracement, you're looking at a 4.5, almost a 5x on your investment just to make it up to 005. I think that's definitely possible to hit these levels here. So let me go back over to the chat here. Trippy Z Productions, how's it going? Arc block, relist options, and price prediction and why. Yes, we can hear you. Very new meme and hoping it will do well. Simon's cat. Didn't we look at that? Welcome in Paula Rose. I believe we looked at Simon's cat on the last live stream. Someone brought that up. I think we're headed to 58K range, then up. On BTC, YouTube is lagging. Jeez. I look over here at the chat, and at YouTube, it's still sitting on the Bitcoin chart. Maybe I need to move this thing up. Get it back to live, I guess. I'm new to this still, so I'm learning every day. Trying to get this to where we are now. Yeah, I think if you have that many XCN coins, you know, if it hits that 618 retracement or wherever it's going to go, you'll make some decent money. So yeah, I mean, that's why we look at these charts, man. XCN here, all it has to do is a simple 382.5 618 retracement, and if you own a lot of it and you're buying down here when no one wants to buy it, you'll make a decent return. That's why I'm hoping it hangs around as it has been. You can see these weekly candles. It's been hanging around for months down here on this last support level. And it just needs to hang around for a couple more months, and then I'll get in. And then I'll be rich too. We can all hope and dream, huh? We'll make it though. I think all of us here, we're going to make it. Let me go over to, what did you ask for? What did you say? Arc block. Arc block relist option. Oh, realist opinion. I can't read. I'm sorry. And price prediction. We go over arc block all the time on the channel here. I think I just covered it yesterday. We covered it in the live stream. I'll go over it real quick here. But it pretty much hasn't changed since the last couple of updates that I've uploaded on the channel. So looking over here at ABT, it's still holding inside of our large support box here that we've been pointing out. We just zoom back in time. This is just a general macro area of resistance. Price topped out here, double top, lower high, came down, did nothing forever, got back above it, and now it's holding this same level as support. And then if we zoom in on ABT, then you can see our green box here, our red box, of course, but ultimately it is off of this wick. It's got that market structure going for it. It's making the higher lows, and it's looking good. And if we draw a fib on the chart here, I believe the green box is there because we have something going on there. It may not be this, but you can see the price right now, high to the low on the tiny fib here. It is sitting above the 236 here at 146. You're at 151. So as long as you're above that on the short-term price action here, that confirms this is the bottom here. So as long as you're over that price, we need to get over this box here, over the 3-2 at about 183, and then you'll be bullish once again to try to push higher up. And then once you get over 262, potential breakout up to that new high at the 1272 at 525 here. But like I've been saying on Arc Block, I think the bottom is in just by looking at the overall chart here. If it falls down below this area and breaks this structure that it has, then it's just going to go down and never go back up probably. But right now it is holding up on the macro scale. It looks good to me. And the only way, or the only reason, or the only move it has now is up and sideways, in my opinion. I'm sorry, my phone just went off once again, as it always does when I'm on live stream here. So it is down on the week, but it's looking good overall. My opinion, it's going to have a decent little run. You got to realize though that from last October, where everything started going up, it's already up. I think this is the one that already did a 70x or something like that. So if you've been buying into this thing, you can see over a 70x already on Arc Block. And then if it has some juice left in the tank here, from where we are right now with the market structure potentially bottoming out on this macro level here, just under $1 billion market cap will take you up here to about 880, and another 5.5x on this thing, and potentially up to the 1.8, almost a $2 billion market cap would take you up to the 1618 and give you $18, price range here, and a good solid 12x. And if you're super bullish on it, you think it's going to hit 200. Of course, that's that 19 billion market cap and 130x here. So, it all depends. If it does another 130x on top of the 70x, that's almost a 200x for this thing, for this cycle. I don't have a crystal ball to tell you if it's going to do that or not. I have no idea where it's going to end up, but we do have these levels to look at and watch. So you kind of get an idea of where to take profit and what to look for this cycle here. But yeah, ABT, we're bullish on it here. What's up, living in Central Florida? How's it going? ABT to $50, I have heard from others. Oh yeah, okay. See, I don't really watch anybody else, so I don't know what other people are calling for on these prices. So, I don't really compare to what other people are saying on these things. I just go by what the fibs are telling me, what levels come up, and if it's respected at the levels, then, why not? Why would it not hit these levels at some point? And we've seen it multiple times over the however long we've been here on YouTube. But, a lot of times, a lot of levels get hit to the T. So that's why we do what we do here, or I do what I do. I don't know why I always say we. But yeah. Back over to the chat. So $50 on Arc Block. That would put it somewhere in between here, of course. It could. We'll see. We will see. I can't wait. I've always said this. I can't wait till after this run is over. Hopefully I'm happy when it's over. But to look back on all of our charts here and everything that we're going over and saying, I'm really interested to see where we're going to nail it at and what we're going to miss and how high things are going to go. But we will see. Most of you guys will probably make so much money you won't even come back anymore after the bull run. Y'all will just disappear, which is understandable. I would probably disappear too if I got rich. Oh yeah, I love the channel. Thank you for that, Trippy Z Productions. I appreciate that. Smash the like button for this man. He's amazing. Thanks for the kind words, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of hanging out doing this live stream. I got about another hour, and then if I don't hear from my job, I'm gonna have to go in. But if I hear from them, then I don't have to go in. But so far, nothing. So it may be only an hour stream today, a little over an hour because we've already been on for a minute. But yeah, yeah, I've been seeing around $50 to $70 conservatively. Yeah, we'll see what happens with ABT. I would say ABT has some gas left in the tank to go higher than it already has. But like I said, you got to realize it already did a 70x from the bottom there, or at least from last October. Did somebody? Oh, Simon's cat. Yeah, we'll go to Deck Screener here in just a moment. Check out NEI. I don't even know how to say it. If you want a solid low cap meme coin, I already did a 3x, I believe it. I just need to get a little bit of money and pick one meme coin, and then I just needed to do a 5x or something, and then I'll start rolling over some profits into other meme coins and then try to build something. That's my plan right now since I'm broke. What do we want to look at? I know you've been looking, or who's here? Jared, you've been asking for PNG all day, I believe, on all the videos. Yeah, we'll look at PNG. I would imagine PNG is still holding up from the last time we looked at it, which I believe was in the live stream yesterday. But PNG is looking good. Hold on, I got a text. I got a text back. Alright, so PNG. Let's look at Pangolin here. Pangolin to the moon. Yeah, and Pangolin's another one that we cover all the time. We have two different charts we look at also. This is the Coinbase one. There's a Gate.io chart that's a lot older, a lot more price history, and it tells a little bit different of a story. But I would imagine since this is being so well respected here, high to the low, it came all the way up here, but it's sitting right on top of the 1272 and just below the 1414. So it's still sitting in our bull flag, falling wedge, however you draw it, whatever you want to call this pattern here. We have the flagpole that you put on this thing. And if it does like last time out of this symmetrical triangle, it had a huge run to the upside here. And if it does the same, this kind of takes it up to the next level, the 2272, depending on when it's going to break out, where you put this at, of course. You can see to that general area would be the measured move all the way up to $2.21. So that $2 range would be in play at that point. But we've been covering PNG for so long now, and it's been holding up in this thing for a very long time off of this wick and the market structure. Of course, it's looking very good as long as you're staying over the 1272 at 21.5 here. Once we break over 30, once you get over the 1414 and get over 30, that's going to pretty much tell us it's breaking out to the upside. And then of course that first price to watch from where we are right now, if it was to move up here 16% to get over 30. But then once you get up here, we have 48, a 90% move almost. But then once it blows through that, then you'll have potentially that measured move in play, which is not even a billion market cap, because you can see the billion market cap is the 2618 at about $5, and that would give you a 19.5x from today. And then if the measured move plays out just like it did last time on PNG, about an 8.5x out of this pattern here. And like I said, the last time it did that, last time it busted out of this pattern here, it did about an 8 or 9x, as you can see, almost a 10x, depending on where you draw this, of course, what candle you go by. But yeah, pretty much a 10x out of this thing, 10.5x. So could it do a 7 to 8 to 9x out of this one? I would say definitely possible. When it runs, it goes vertical, as you can see. So not bad for PNG here. Once it starts running, it's just going to go, I think. It's going to go completely vertical. So if you're not in and this thing breaks out and starts having a giant green candle in, It's probably too late if you weren't buying here. But yeah, see, October here. October, we've been bullish on pretty much everything since October. And if you bought in October, before October of last year, you can see PNG here has already done 43x from the bottom there from October. If you bought the bottom down here on this wick, then that's where you get over a 70, almost a 73x on your investment. So PNG to the moon here. Oh, I guess I need to go over the top price. So if we move this back up to where we are today, that 1 billion we went over, and then if it hits about 20 bucks, I don't know why this is on the chart, but I think it's because a lot of people are saying PNG to $20. That would give you a 4.4 billion market cap and an 81, 82x almost, and then $50 would give you a 200x up to 50. I don't think that's going to happen. That's just too high. But you never know. But I do not think that's going to happen. So hopefully that helped on PNG. Let me go back over to the chat. Oh yeah, we talked about Hoppy yesterday, but we didn't look at it. Welcome in the Stone Santa, Dennis. Welcome. Who else is here? Sahid 23. ABT will definitely go to $30 to $50. I hope it does. Hope you guys that hold PNG make a lot of money. Oh, let me go back over to Deck Screener so we can go look at, what are we going to look at? Simon's Cat. And then this other one here. But let me pull up Deck Screener really quick. Simon's Cat. Yeah, I think we drew a chart on this yesterday. It's just simply Cat as the ticker. Cat. My computer would load a little faster. Yeah, we drew this on the chart yesterday. We looked at this yesterday. Looking here, low to the high, you are sitting right above the 0.5 here. And we drew this blue line here. You can see this blue line here just to represent all the resistance in this area. If you didn't have a fib on the chart, you could simply just eyeball it. And you can see we're back at that level as support. So resistance to resistance turns support. That is very good to see here. Very good looking bullish chart. It almost looks like the chart that we just looked at on SPX 6900. It had a similar chart like this, had one last giant pullback, and then it just went to the moon. It did a 30x in a month. So very well could be the bottom here on this thing over this 4029 level. The next price to beat to be back to being bullish on the price action would be over this 323, the 382 at 32 here. Once you get over that, you're back to being the status of being bullish, and maybe it'll push higher at that point. But if it doesn't hold here any lower than the 0.5, then of course it would drop down down to the 618 area. But the fact that it's a meme coin, but it is also, if you look at the chart here, it would drop about 17-18%. But just looking at the chart and taking the fib off, just looking at this blue support line here, it's on support. It's on good strong support here, and we'll see if it holds up. But yeah, if you don't know anything about it, and you want to invest in it, of course, this is not financial advice, but go do your own research. Check out their Twitter and everything. They have 228,000 holders. That is a lot of holders for a meme coin here. And there's still people buying this thing. 195 million market cap. It's probably going to start running hard. Like we said, or like we showed, that SPX 6900 took off. So maybe the meme coins are going to start one at a time taking off. All you can do is just put your bet down and gamble and see what happens. What was the other one we wanted to look at? Hoppy, and then the other one that I couldn't even pronounce. I don't know if we've covered Hoppy, but I've heard of Hoppy. I guess this is it right here. Is it on Solana? Yeah, I think this is it. Hoppy on Solana. It's kind of hard looking at meme coins. It's just we don't have charts for them and stuff. So let me go back over to the chat really quick here. Check out, okay, you said NEIREI. We'll look at it in just a moment. But is this the right Hoppy? Hoppy on Solana? Velo, please. We did, you talking about Velo or Velodrome? Luke. Welcome in, Luke. Lord AR is back in the building. How are you feeling about the price action of Elon? Think 0.12 is the bottom. We can go look at it. I know it was coming back down again. We'll have to look at it. It's a 62 million market cap. That's not it, okay. Oh, Hoppy on ETH. All right, let me go back to Hoppy real quick. Damn, I'm really hoping to hear from my work. I do not want to go in. I just want to stay on the stream tonight. I don't know if you guys heard that screaming in the background. My daughter's playing a video game and I guess she died or something. She's screaming. Rage quitting or something. I don't know what's happening. Oh, what am I looking for here? Okay, we're on Hoppy. Hoppy. Alright, so we got to get the different Hoppy. Even if I go to work tonight, it's not going to be for long. I just got to go repair something. I'll be back after 7. And if I do, I may get back on tonight just because I have nothing going on today after I have to go to work. So this is it here. Hoppy. 62 million market cap. Dang, this thing did have a nice move. Let me get the volume off the chart here. Have any of you guys made money on a meme coin? Have you ever put like whatever, $50, $100 on a meme coin just to gamble and it actually went up and you made money? Every time I ever did that in the past, it just did nothing or went to zero. So looking at Hoppy here, I don't know if we should just leave it on non-log or log to see what's going on. And do you guys believe in TA on a meme coin? I've seen so many people laugh and say you can't TA a meme coin. I disagree. I mean, to a degree, but you know, you can draw a fib on anything and it'll tell you what's happening. Clearly see high to the low. It's respecting these levels here. It came all the way up to the 0.5. It got through or held that level, came up rather. I don't know what I just said. But now it looks like it's going to hold the 618 at 3014. That's where you are in price right now. And if it holds that, the next leg up is going to take you up to the 786 where this wick is. It's kind of repeating itself on all these candles. Even though that's not the best looking candle, if you can hold over the 618, that's really all you can do is watch that support area. And if it holds over that 3014 area, the next stop up is another 20% to 17. And then if it gets through that, that's when you potentially have a good breakout on this thing. And once it breaks over the 3021 area, this thing's going to start flying. And the next potential stop here, if it's going to continue to somewhat respect the levels here, would have Hoppy here from where it is now breaking over those levels up to 3031. And that's where you're going to move up about 120%. So about a little over 2x up to that level. And as for how high it's going to go, I have no idea. What is the market cap right now? 61 million. Yeah, let's see. The last chart I looked at, the market cap didn't match up. So the market cap here is 61 million. For a round number, let's say this thing hits 100 million, 200 million. So let's just bring this back a little bit here. How many holders does it have? 14, almost 15,000 holders. It has buyers and sellers. They active on Twitter. You know, if they got a good website, they're active on Twitter, they have some holders, all of these things, you know, it'll probably have a decent run. There's no reason why it wouldn't. 21,000 followers plus here. Yeah, they seem to be active on Twitter. So yeah, this is looking good. It's probably going to be a decent little runner here. So we just go by the market caps here, and I'll get back to the chat in just a moment. What am I looking for? My tool. So 61 million market cap at the moment. If it comes up and hits 100 million, good solid round number, you're looking at about a 62% move from there. And then of course the 200 million market cap all the way up here. I can't see that. About a 3.5x on your investment to make it up to that level. Which, let me go back to price here for a moment. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It'll have a decent run. Alright, so what else did we want to look at? But yeah, Hoppy looks good. Hold on, I'll be back in just a moment. I'm hearing a bunch of noise. I don't know what's happening in the rest of the house. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like banging around. I'll get back to the chat in just one moment here. And then we'll look at that other coin. Alright, we're back. All's good. Alright, what's going on in the chat? Was that the right Hoppy we were looking at? Yeah, I think it was. There's an address that's been buying Hoppy since September 18th. They have purchased 7.8 million worth. Wow. Hoppy's giving you turbo vibes. What's going on? Everyone that's coming in here, still holding all turbo and Hoppy. If anyone likes Nero, grab. I'm telling you, you're early, so early. Let's go look at that one. What is the ticker? NEIRO. And then I'll get back to the chat here. Mr. JC, is that how you say your name? Welcome in. I don't think I've seen you in here before. But yeah, I looked at ACH today, made a video. I think I made like 4 or 5 videos today. But yeah, the ACH update is on the channel. But let's go back over here and look at NEIREI. Let me go pull that up. I would imagine this one is also on Ethereum. Oh, it's not on the screen. Let me put it on the screen. There we go. So I'd imagine this is the right one. 3 million market cap. It already had a nice fat run here. It's coming back down. Maybe done. If I'm looking at the right one here. Yeah, when you guys ask me to look at a meme coin, just when you ask for it, just say Ethereum or Solana or whatever it's on, and the market cap. That way I can easily find it. That way I don't have to keep hunting for these things. Yeah, we went over PNG. Alien Base, we look at it in pretty much every update or every live stream. Alien Base is still holding up, looking good, but I'll switch over to it here in a moment. You're holding 16 million turbo. ESCN says I'm holder 233. Turbo made you 25k, Hoppy 3k so far, and 5k on that other one in 4 days. It's consolidating now. And congrats on making that money, dude. Happy for you. Like I said earlier, that's all I need. I need to put money into one meme coin, and I need it to run 2, 3, 4, 5x, whatever it's going to do, and then I can roll some money over into something else and then get it going. Oh, at least you was last week. Yeah, went over ACH, Alien Base in just a moment. We did PNG. Hold on, I'm reading through the chat. Yeah, Central Florida. Is this the right? Was that the right Ethereum one? XCN, Rashad Williams. We just went over XCN just before you got here. Welcome in. But yeah, we're bullish on XCN. XCN is going to be a good player this year. We cover it all the time on the channel here. And you guys, everybody coming in here, I have no idea if you're a subscriber or not. They should have something on here to, let the person know that this person is subscribed to you or not. Have I looked at ONT? I don't believe we have looked at ONT. I don't know what that is. Young Eldor for $5. Can you look at, what is that? AI coin? ATH crypto? AI coin. I've never heard of that. We can look at it though. Thanks for the 5. I appreciate that. ATH crypto. AI coin. What is the ticker? ATH? All-time high? What are we looking at on the screen here? Are we on? Okay, we're on. Let me see what that's on. ATH. There's a Bitfinex chart. Let's see. Let's just pull up a chart. OKX usually has some good charts. Let me pull up the other thing. Make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. I forgot about the coins perspective here. What did you say about it? AI coin, ATH crypto, ATH. Yeah, there's several ATHs I'm seeing here. Do you know what the market cap is right now? So I don't have to look at a different website just to find out what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Patrick, thank you for that. Yeah, we'll get to those, Florida. Living in Central Florida. Do you actually live in Central Florida, or is that just your name? My brother lives in Florida right now, but he's moving back here. Okay, if we're looking at the right one here on the screen, this is here on the OKX chart. We're on the weekly. Let's go to the 3-day. Is this a newer project? Wonder if I could go look at this really quick here. Just gonna have to bring up coin market cap real quick so I can see what's what. Yeah, we cover Swift coin all the time here on the channel. I haven't looked at it. It seems like forever since we looked at Swift. $230 million market cap. Okay. Thank you for that. So as of right now, this thing is sitting 230 market cap, and let's go ahead and bring up our fib on the chart here. There could be a better chart, but we're just going to stick with this one for now. You know, we'll see. Yeah, you can see it's respecting the fibs here, so that is always good to see. High to the low, all of these levels come into play. So came up, bounced at the bottom, hit the 382, got rejected at 0.67, 6.5 pennies here. It's down almost 16% on the week, but it is sitting and holding perfectly on the 236 here at 5.5. So keep it that simple. As long as you're over 5.5 here, that confirms the bottom is in. And the next move up, if it comes up, the 382, you have to get over that and get a weekly or a 3-day close over this level here at 6.5, move up about 19%. And then you can be bullish on this thing once again over the 382. And then once it gets up to and over the 618 at 9 pennies, that's where you have a potential breakout and a large move to the upside. Also notice in the past, it got stuck perfectly here. So once you break over 9 on this thing, that's when it's going to be too late to buy in because it's going to start moving. So yeah, looking good right now. So if this thing sitting at the market cap it is, we're just going to go by the new high here at the 1272 at 20.5. And if we go from the 229 million market cap we are at today, and we hit what 20 cents here, that's going to give you about an 811 million market cap here. So we're going to go ahead and write that on here just so we can keep the chart for next time in case we cover it or look at it again. What did I say? A 200 or 811. So not even a billion market cap. It depends on where you can buy this thing also. If it's available on a lot of exchanges, then I don't see why it wouldn't hit under a billion and potentially more. So after the 1272, we'll just go up to the 1618 here. So if this thing can hit about 32 cents here on, I don't even know how to say this, so we're just going to say ATH. So ATH here, if it can hit, what did we say, 32 pennies, then that's going to give you a $1.3 billion market cap and a good decent little move here. So we'll go ahead and mark that on the chart here, 1.3 billion, and get our measurement tool out here and simply measure it. So I've never heard of this one, so we'll see what happens with it. If it comes up to the new high here on this chart to 20.5, and you're going to get about a 3.5x on your investment to that market cap, 811 around that, and then over a billion market cap is going to get you a 5.5x up to 32 cents here on this thing. And if it goes higher than a billion, so be it. Like we said, it is sitting right now at 229 million. So yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't hit those levels. And like I said, I know nothing about the project. It could go a lot higher than that. But not looking bad. It's respecting the levels on the fib here, so it looks extremely well. It always looks good if you're holding on to the fibs on the chart here, and they're being that respected, as you can clearly see here. Not bad. So hopefully that helped a little bit with ATH here. So what else do we have going on in the chat? Too many is going to come in here, and I'm not going to be able to cover anything because it's already almost 4:30. Sub and like. Thank you, Patrick. Okay, that NEI coin, that's what we have up on Dex Screener here. So let me just go back to that really quick here. It's on Uphold. I've never used Uphold before. OG Jerry, Said look at Litecoin. Litecoin. That's an old one. Litecoin to the moon. I can't remember. We covered Litecoin a couple of times on the channel here, but I don't remember the last time we looked at it. Oh, you're in Orlando. Nice. I've been to Florida one time on vacation. And the one time I was there, it was windy. There was seaweed in the water. My wife goes there every year with her sister on a sister vacation, whatever they call it. But they're always there. The water's always calm and clear. They go snorkeling and all this fun stuff. And the one time we went and took the whole family, it was okay, but it was kind of miserable at the same time. Saw a lot of sharks though. Okay, what are we looking at here? I got off track there for a moment. Looking at, oh, I need to switch this over to Deck Screener. Let's go to Deck Screener, and we're looking at this coin here. There's really nothing to say on this coin. It came up. You said it's consolidating, but it's just sitting here. If I'm looking at the right one, maybe I need to go way down because I am on the weekly candles there. Yeah, there we go. That makes a lot better. All right, so looking at it here on the smaller time frames, go on the 4-hour time frame here. Yeah, it is consolidating, and it's got that market structure you like to see. Higher lows, bullish looking here. So it looks good here. As long as you have that in play, even on a meme coin here, that's good to see. As long as you can draw this and it's going up, that's what you want to see here. So not bad for I don't even know how to say this one. I can't even begin to pronounce it. Niri, maybe that's right. Draw a fib from the high to the low off of this consolidation, off of this structure here. The price to beat, which it's trying to get over there. Let's go to the daily candles. All right, see if we switch over to the daily candles, they're clearly getting stuck right at this level here. So you need a daily candle to get over. Let me pull this over to where we can see it. Not the whole thing. Come on now, work with me. But you can clearly see those candles getting stuck here. Hold on. But once you get a daily candle to get over 4035, that will confirm this is the bottom, at least for now. And then you can start moving up, and you'll be bullish once you get over 4041, and then a potential breakout over the 618 area at 52 here. So to simply measure this from where it is right now, like I said, it is coming down, but it is holding market structure. So it should start moving back up. And then 37% move to be bullish over that level, and then that potential breakout over the 618 is about a 72% move. But yeah, now that we zoomed in, it doesn't look too bad. 3 million market cap. Yeah, how many holders does this thing got? It's not going to tell me. But yeah, if you're going to invest in anything, just check out their website, their Twitter, if they're active, and it's a decent looking chart here, and it's pumped before, then that tells you there are buyers, and at some point they're going to buy back in, and it's just going to go back up again. And then if it goes up from here and makes a slightly higher high from where you are now, then of course about a 200% move potentially, make a new high up here. So just pick your poison. That's all I can say. And I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go to work. But like I said, I will stream later on tonight when I get home, hopefully. What are we on here? Are we on? Okay, we're on the chart. What was the other one we wanted to look at? Did we look at everything on Deck Screener? I'm not too sure if we did or not, but let me go back over to this. Let me go back over to the chat really quick here. Too many people in here chatting away. I can't keep up. 27 people watching. Not bad. Yesterday at peak, I think we had 45. So that was nice. But anytime in the chat here, hopefully you guys are just talking to each other and being civil and getting to know each other, I guess. ATH is partnered with NVIDIA. Render. We haven't looked at render in a while. Boson protocol. What's up, Paul? Yeah, there's so many things I've already missed on here. Okay, we did ATH super chat there. Swift. Let's go look at Swift coin really quick. Swift coin, and then we'll just kind of pick it up and see what's going on from there. Swift coin. It's been a minute since we looked at Swift, but let's go over there really quick. That'll be easy because I already know I have a chart for it. SWFTC for Swift coin. Alright, looking at Swift coin here on the weekly chart, you can see if we pull this back up from the last time we looked at it, it is falling below the 618, but it's still holding the structure here. If you watch the updates on the channel, you know wick and then the higher lows is exactly what we want to see for a bottom formation. And if we draw another fib on the chart, we'll try to do two different levels here, but going from the low to the high here, you can see 0.5 is being held at 0026 here. Didn't mean to move that, but yeah, doesn't look bad. It looks good. Even though it is coming down below the 618, this is the weekly candles here. This can very easily turn into a wick and hold up and continue moving. But low to the high, broke the uptrend, came down to the 0.5 here. So we'll see what happens. If we pull this up to here, this could easily tell a different story. Came down perfectly to the 618 with the wick, and now it's back above the 0.5 holding at 003. So this could be what you're looking at. As long as you're holding over 003 where you are right now, possibly this thing's going to move right back up over the 3-1 area, the 618 on the macro, and then we'll just take it from there. Bullish back over 3-9 here. So not looking too bad. We can even take it a step further. We'll move this out of the way. So just remember that 003 where you are right now in price. And we could draw from the high here to the low and see we are down below the 236. So breaking back over this general area here where we have the 618, the 236 here at about 32. We'll confirm the bottom is in here. So once you get back over the 618, keep it simple. That's going to pretty much tell you this is the bottom off of this formation here. And then we can hold here, go sideways, or go up. But yeah, a lot of things after breaking the uptrend formed this same exact structure here. So looking not too bad here on Swift coin for bottom. And with that being said, how high is it going to go? We have the top target here at the 2272. That would give you that $1.8 billion market cap up to 20.5 cents. Sorry, I heard something on the shelf behind me. That would give you that $1.8 billion market cap up to 20.5 cents, a 67x on your investment. And if we have this thing come up to the 1618 at 358 million market cap up to about 4 pennies, decent, almost 13x on your investment here from where you are today in price. And then if it only comes up to the new high and hits the 1272 and gets stuck at a penny and a half, you still get a decent 5.5x on your investment here if you think this thing's going to make that level there. It's been doing nothing for a very long time. If we zoom the whole chart out here, completely just staying in the same range forever here. So once you break over this, you know, it may have a giant green god candle spawn in up to these higher levels. Who knows? But yeah, there's Swift coin for you. Yeah, I'm running out of time slowly. There's just not enough time in the day. Oh yeah, someone asked for Velo earlier. We looked at Velo. We didn't look at Velodrome. But Velodrome's still holding up, looking good. Velodrome's one of the ones, zooming out here, still holding the overall uptrend, broke the downtrend here. It's in a good spot, I would say. Like I said on the last time we looked at it, it may come back down to the 0.5 as long as you're below the 618 at 9 here, pretty much 10 pennies. That puts in play 8 pennies here, and it's probably going to do something like this and then go up. As long as this uptrend is holding. Velodrome looks extremely well here, holding up. And I would say it's perfect buying opportunities. You know, we're getting closer to 2025 and this thing's still down here and it's still holding up. Even though it came down from this top here all the way down, which it did back here also, it's still holding up for a potential good play. and it is a low market cap. You can buy it on Coinbase. I know you guys know this. So how high is it going to go? If it hits the 1618 at 70 cents from where it is right now, about a 7.5x to a half a billion market cap. If it hits 2 billion market cap here on Coinbase, then it's going to come up here to about 250, and then the 2618 would take you up to almost $5 here for a 3.5 billion market cap. It all depends on how much you believe into the project, or how high of a market cap you think this thing can hit, and then it'll take you, and you see these levels here. So I don't remember what else we're supposed to be looking at, but there's Velodrome free for everyone. What's going on in the chat? Boson protocol. We've covered boson before. Is it doing anything? I'm telling you, got a fat bag. Next leg up. Nayray. Oh, okay, Nayray. I'll put it on my watch list. I'll look at it. So I'm getting a little watch list together. So as soon as I get the funds, I'm gonna buy something. It's just taking me a while to get back on my feet. You guys know I'm not gonna go over that whole thing again. It's too depressing, but we're looking good. Pretty chill here. SSO, what's that mean? Hey bro, can you chart LCX? Thanks. Yeah, we looked over LCX yesterday. I think I did an update on it. Also, can you show how you use your fibs? Pretty much show it every time we chart something. We just draw. We're looking at weekly charts. We go from the high to the low, and you just draw it and go from the highest point to the lowest point, or from the lowest point to the highest point. And a lot of the times it just shows you, and it comes up, and you'll see with your own eyes the support and the resistance at these areas. And sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's not perfect, but it's as easy as that. You just draw high, take it from the high, take it down to the low here off of that wick, and there you go. Perfect. 618. High to the low, came up to that level here, back here, all back here, support. So you see how it works out perfectly sometimes to those levels there, and it's above the 0.5 here. So nothing really to it. But when I first started doing it, it took a lot of time to learn it. It's still a learning process, of course. Damn. I don't know if you guys heard that loud TV in the living room. Something fishy going on with Swiftcoin. It's being suppressed. This thing should have been over a penny, but keeps getting dropped back. Yeah, it's been trading in that large channel for a very long time. I don't know if I miss anything. Almost 1,000. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. You're probably right. Ron, can I chart Ron D-stands? What is Ron? Orca. You talking about Orca? I haven't looked at Orca in forever. Damn. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes left, and then I'm gonna have to go to work. Let me go over here real quick. Let's go to Orca, and then I know we have a chart for Orca. We covered it not too long ago. We just don't cover it all the time because it just doesn't get the views. But clearly, once we get on the chart, you can see it here. I don't even remember when I drew this, but it's kind of playing out, as you can see. It's going sideways. So looking on the overall Orca chart here, Orca came up perfectly high. We're not going by the scam wick high. We do this sometimes. For whoever was asking about how I draw the fibs on the chart, sometimes you have to just ignore the scam candles or the scam wicks, or if there was a giant red wick all the way down here, not every chart's going to have that. So you just got to kind of pick what you want to put. Not to push a narrative or anything, but if you ignore the scam candle and put it here to the first high after that, you can clearly see it's being respected. The price came up, 786 retracement up to 925, and then we sold. And that's how the game goes here. So it broke the previous uptrend, came down, and it is right now with the market structure, the higher lows, exactly what you want to see here. It's above the 382 on the macro fib here at 176. I don't remember why this green box is here, but there's probably a reason. It's based on fibs, I know that. But you're above it, so the support is holding, and the price to beat is going to be the 0.5 here at 285. So from where you are right now, in the price or on the price of Orca, you need to move up about 29%, get over 285, and then once you get over that 0.5, the big price to watch would be the 618 here for a possible breakout, would be over 464 here, and that is a 100% move. So a 2x move to get to that point, but not looking bad. Broke the uptrend, back tested it perfectly, came down, held that support over the 382, telling us we're still bullish and just a matter of time. You can also notice on the chart when it came down, moved up, came down again, so we can clearly see a double bottom, nice W pattern here with the higher low. That is also bullish here. So looking good for a bottom being in on Orca. And as for how high it's going to go, the last time we looked at it, hopefully this is still the same, the market cap. So a 3.5 billion market cap to the new high at about 68 bucks. And from today, that is going to give you a 30x on your investment. So not bad for Orca if you believe in the project and you think it's going to make a new high up to that level. Decent 30x here. So with that being said, hopefully that helped a little bit for Orca. Back over to the chat really quick. Yeah, I really want to get on here and stream for more than 2 or 3 hours, but it just looks like right now I'm not going to have the time. But we'll see when I get back after 7. I may throw up another stream really quick here. And I just can't get to everything you guys are asking me for here. It's just not enough time in the day. Just not enough time. So what's going on? Mary is a meme coin y'all should really look at. Mary. What is that, on Solana or Ethereum? You're welcome, SSO. I don't know if you've been here before or not, but welcome in. Even though this is pretty much the end of the live stream. Gonna have to get off and get ready for work. So if I live stream later on, say after 7, maybe 7:30. So that would be from now, that would be what? About 2.5 hours from now. You guys gonna show up for that? How long have we been on here? Not bad, just over an hour. Not a bad stream for just over an hour. We covered a couple of things. We'll try to just remind me of these other ones when we get back. I'll end it with looking at LCX here. I don't remember what else we were supposed to look at, but I know that we have an LCX chart, so it's going to be an easy one. LCX on Coinbase here. This is one of the ones that is holding over the macro area here. I go over this all the time. Looking at the overall chart here, if you just eyeball it, support, turn resistance, turn resistance, turn resistance. We blew through it, and now the price is back at that level, as you can see here. So this big green box is just showing you that it is at that macro support area, and then off of the wick, off of this market structure, I think the bottom is in on LCX, and you can clearly see that it had a nice pump back up to the 618 here. Got just over it at 20.5, came back down, but ultimately you're holding over the 0.5 here. So as long as you're back over 14.2 here, this thing's bullish. I think the bottom on the macro scale has been put in once again, and it could hold for a while here, but ultimately it should start going up and sideways. Of course, it's not going to look like that if you're looking on the smaller time frames, but here on the larger time frame, it looks extremely well, in my opinion. And it pretty much hasn't changed since we looked at it yesterday. And just keeping it simple, how high is it going to go? If it comes all the way up to the 1618 at about 475, 4.5 billion market cap, and about a 27x on your investment here. A cheaper price would be about 250, 3.6 billion market cap, and my computer completely froze. And that would get you about a 14x on your investment. And if it only comes up to the new high here, hits the 1272 at $1.60, you're still getting a decent little over a 9x on your investment from today on LCX. But LCX is looking good in my opinion. So hopefully everyone's having a good time, a good day. I'm gonna have to just cut it short right now because I really do have to go. So I appreciate everyone that was here. None of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, and I will see you hopefully later on today, but if not, we'll do it tomorrow again. Peace out, everyone.